Welcome to part 2 of the crochet along. This is Lisa the mouse, and today we are going to make the body. I thought about making the body in 2 different colors today, so I'm going to do it with this pink, and maybe I will do the skirt with this blue color. This is my blog, and when you go to www.yarnhill.com, I'm going to link it below. You can also find the free written pattern, and you can also print this, or you can get the PDF in my Etsy shop. Also, this pattern is available in German, so I encourage you to print this out, and we're gonna make this part together today. This is the body. So I'm working with a 2.5 millimeter crochet hook, and I use sports weight yarn. You can also use worsted weight or a different yarn, but just make sure you use the same type as for the head. If you want to know the basics, you can check out this video. It's called Crocheting Amigurumi for Beginners. We're gonna start with the magic ring, and also there's a video for that. And we're gonna make 6 single crochets in the ring. So pull the strand closed, and then we're gonna increase in every stitch. So put the tail underneath here, so you don't have to weave it in afterwards. And now after you have done your increase, just pull here. And now insert the hook in the next stitch like so, and do your single crochet. And do 2 single crochets in each stitch until you have 12 single crochets. Round 3 and 4 is just 1 single crochet in each stitch for 2 rounds. Round 5 is 1 single crochet in the next stitch. So here 1 single crochet and 1 increase in the next stitch. So repeat this all the way around until you have 18 single crochets. Now we're just gonna do 1 single crochet in each stitch for 2 rounds. Round 8 is increase in every 3rd stitch, so do 2 single crochets and increase in the next. Repeat all the way around until you have 24 single crochets. And then we have round 9 and 10, that's only 1 single crochet in each stitch for 2 rounds, and you should have 24 single crochets now. Round 11 is 1 single crochet in the increase in every 4th stitch, so do 3 single crochets, 1, 2 and 3, and increase here. Repeat this all the way around until you have 30 single crochets. Round 12 and 13 is 1 single crochet in each stitch for 2 rounds. And round 14 is 4 single crochets and increase in the next, so increase in every 5th stitch. 3, 1, 2, 3 and 4, and increase in the next. Repeat all the way around until you have 36 single crochets. And then round 15 to 17, 1 single crochet in each stitch for 3 rounds. So just go ahead and crochet, and then I will meet you afterwards. Now I'm at the end of the round, on round 17, so we're gonna count the round and see if we have the right amount. So 1, 2, so this is how to count. Here is 1 round, 2 rounds, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So I had 1 round too much, so I'm gonna unravel 1 round. Okay, so now I'm at have 17 rounds here, and before, here is the last stitch that I'm gonna finish. I want a new color on the skirt, so I just pull up a loop here, and I'm gonna pull through the last tail with a new color, like so, so I can have a blue skirt. Now we're going to work in the front loop only for this round. So here is the back loop and here is the front loop. So just insert the hook there. Here is the stitch where I am, and I want to go in the next stitch. So first I'm gonna do a slip stitch in the first. I'm gonna just go through both on the first one here, like so. I'm gonna chain 3, 1, 2, and 3. This count as one double crochet, and now we're gonna do a double crochet in the next 4 stitches. We already have 1, so here's 1, and then here's the next. Just go into the next here in the front loop only. 2, we're gonna have 5 in total. 3, so let me cut this one. 4 and 5. So counting the chain 3 you did, you should look like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And I have these loops here. I'm gonna work in those later. And now we're gonna increase in the next one. So here, like 2 double crochets in the front loop only. 1 and 2. And this is we're gonna repeat this all the way around. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, and increase in the next. So here we'll increase and repeat all the way around until you have 42 double crochets. So here is your last stitch, and this should be an increase stitch. So 1 and 2, and it's gonna look a little bit like this because we had 1 slip stitch, but just go here through the top of the chain 3 and do your slip stitch, like so. Oops. So here we have round 1 of the skirt. So if you want to do a longer skirt, you can do 6 double crochets and 1 decrease in the next. Here we did 5, and then you have to like do 6, and then the next time you can do 7 double crochets and 1 decrease, and so on and so on. But I like to be I want to have a short skirt. So now I'm gonna chain 1. So here chain 1. And 1 single crochet in the same stitch as that chain 1. So here it is. Do your 1 single crochet there. And then 1 single crochet in the next stitch. So here's the next one. So we have 2 in total. And now we're gonna chain 3. We're gonna do 1 picot stitch. So this is 3 chains: 1, 2, and 3. And now we're gonna slip stitch in to the base of the stitch. So either you can go here or like here to the base, doesn't matter. Just go here to the first chain and do 1 slip stitch. So that's a picot stitch. And now 2 single crochets. So just go here into the next stitch and do 2 single crochets: 1 and 2. And now chain 3, 1, 2, and 3, and then slip stitch in the first chain. And now repeat: 1 and 2, and now chain 3, 1, 2, and 3, and picot stitch, slip stitch, and 1 and 2 and then the chain 3 and slip stitch in the first chain. So repeat this all the way around. So 1 and 2, chain 2, next chain 3, and then slip stitch in the first chain. So I'm going to repeat this all the way around here, and I will meet you afterwards. So now I only have a few stitches left. So 1 and 2, 1, 2 and 3, and slip stitch, 1 and 2 and chain 3 and slip stitch. And here I'm going to slip stitch in my first single crochet here at the beginning. So now we have the skirt with the pick-out stitches. Also looks a little bit like a hat. So like so. And now I'm going to grab some, gonna weave in those ends here. And we're gonna stuff the body here, and we're gonna close it, and then the body is ready. Would also be fun to add some flowers and do a little like different than the original Lisa the Mouse pattern. So we have added some changes as well, and not only do the same stuff every time. This is why I like to make patterns as well, because I like to make something new. I don't like to do the same stuff many times. So that for me that's boring. I could not. This is why I'm not so good with taking orders. Like if somebody say make me 10 of those mice, I would that wouldn't be anything from me. So this is why I make the patterns. Okay, so now you can also weave in this one. So just go here and then try to hide the tails a little bit and make it secure. It's nice to add the blue detail as well, I think, on the skirt. Gonna make some pictures afterwards when it's ready, and I'm gonna put them on the blog so you can go and check it out there as well. So now we're going to close the body part here. So we're gonna grab the gray yarn, and here we can, so I just gonna insert the hook here in the front loop, and then I'm gonna just yarn over, just put it like this and yarn over with the new color and chain 1. And now we're gonna do 3 single crochets. So here I just go in the same stitch again as the chain 1, just to secure it a little bit. So 1, 2 and 3. I just crochet over the tail here, and now we're gonna do 1 decrease. So here grab the, so we can go like this, like the invisible decrease, but when we're only working with 1 loop, I just go through both loops and grab the yarn and pull through, like so. Like here, go and grab through, and there go and grab and pull through. I have 3 loops on the hook, yarn over and pull through all 3 loops. I'm going to show you one more time. So 1, 2, 2 and 3, and here decrease. Let's go there, grab the yarn and pull up a loop, and go there and grab the yarn and pull up a loop and pull through all loops. Two and 3, and then normally I like to do my decreases different, but since we are only like, here is the bottom part, 2 and 3, and then decrease. So just put your stitch marker here at the first, and then we're gonna do more decreases, and now we're gonna do 2 single crochets. So 1 and 2 and decrease, and this is how I'm gonna do them now. I'm going to go through the front loop only on the next 2 stitches. So like so, grab the yarn and pull up a loop, yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Repeat all the way around, 1 and 2, and then decrease. One and 2, and then decrease. If you have one stitch too much here, just go ahead and do 1 extra decrease. It's only the bottom of the mouse, and it's not gonna matter so much. So you don't have to unravel anything. If you have one little mistake, I also find small mistakes in my work, and sometimes I just like add 1 decrease, or I just increase 1 more stitch if I'm one too short. So somehow 1 round is missing from my recordings, but it's very easy. You're just gonna do 1 single crochet in the next stitch and 1 decrease in the next stitch. Repeat this all the way around until you have 12 single crochets. So now we're gonna decrease in every stitch. So I have 12 single crochets here. That's a little too much stuffing. So here, just go ahead and decrease in every stitch. Three. Slip stitch in the next one and finish off. So, and now in the middle again. So that's it for the body. I could not find the head that I made the last time, so I had another here with the little different colors. I don't know if I should change the ears yet, but so now you can go ahead and sew on the. I would maybe suggest adding some gray yarn here and sew on the head. Also, what you can do, you can grab a pipe cleaner. So now we need to attach the head here. And it's good to use a pipe cleaner to make it more stable. The stupid, we can okay, well, we just put it down there a little bit. So now, yeah, that works. I'm just gonna leave it up like this. And now I'm gonna find where to, so here is the middle, here is the nose. And then I'm just gonna go like here, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, like the same level where the eyes are, a little behind the eyes maybe, and then just try to put it there, like this, stick it through there. This can be a little fiddly. You don't have to do this, but it will make the head more stable. And now grab this strand, or if you have something from the ear, you can grab this, or you can just thread a new strand and then use that one. I'm just gonna sew this on. this is the only, like, this is a good way to make the head more stable. If you don't, because this pattern doesn't have like a thick neck or something, so it's nice to use a pipe cleaner if you have some. If you don't have a pipe cleaner, you could try like something else, like a little, I don't know, use like a stick or I don't know, like something that you find in the house. But as you can see now, it's working quite well with the pipe cleaner. And I'm just gonna sew a little more here back and forth to make it more stable. If you don't have a pipe cleaner, you can also just crochet a little scarf for her. Just make a row with single crochets, and you can find a pattern for that on my other mouse video. It's called Lisa the Pumpkin Mouse, and there I made a scarf. So if you're unsure on how to make that, go and check out that video. Just attaching all the strands now. Okay, now I'm cutting the yarn, and then the mouse, the body is done. What I was thinking would be fun is to make a few little flowers in blue, like the same. Very sure. So just make a magic ring. If you don't know how to make a magic ring, you can make 4 chains, but if you've gotten so far in this pattern, I'm sure you are quite advanced. So now I'm just chaining 1. I'm gonna add 1 more chain, and then I'm gonna do 1 double crochet, pull through 2, and 1 half double crochet, yarn over, and then go and grab the yarn. Now 3 loops on the hook, yarn over, and pull through all 3 loops. Now I'm just gonna slip stitch in the ring, and I'm gonna repeat this 4 more times. So 1 and 2, and then chain 2, and then 1 double crochet, 1 half double crochet, and then slip stitch in the ring, chain 2, and then 1 double crochet, 1 half double crochet, and slip stitch in the ring. You can also do a 3 picot, 1, 2, and petals. I mean, you can do 3 petals if you want. So we'll just pull closed and then slip stitch here, like on the first chain, and then cut the yarn, leave a longer tail. So can just like sew on the flower somewhere. I'm gonna do this when I know where the arms are, but you can just go ahead and make like a few flowers. You can also make with 3 petals, and so we can just like maybe here or around the skirt would be nice. or like here. So now we are done with the body, and I hope that you like this pattern. Be sure to subscribe and hit that little bell for the next video. And you can also go ahead and make more flowers if you want to. You can like make with 3 picot or 4 or 6, or you know, however you like, wherever you want. I showed you like to do the basics, and you can also do this with thinner yarn, to make smaller flowers. So I wish you a nice day. Goodbye.